mean, I think this is really fascinating because I do think it's not the best use of the police time, to be honest, at the moment, to be answering that. But I also can't imagine that we are the only intelligent, well, I say intelligent, we're not really doing so well looking after our own planet, are we? But the only intelligent life force. We've got a housing crisis and we all know that. So actually up and down the country, ordinary people are saying we're going to take control of this. And they're just setting up housing schemes. They're building generally affordable housing for local people who can't get housing other ways. So there's loads of really interesting discussions going on about different ways that we could sort out the housing crisis that's putting people right at the heart of it rather than relying on the big volume house builders. But we need people to invest.
It sounds great. I'm just my immediate thought is that what happens often when houses are sold at a discount is that speculators get in for the second purchase.
Well, not if you've got these schemes, because particularly community land trusts, it's in their legal setup that for perpetuity that can't happen.
What that implies is that a person buys one of these houses and then can't make a profit out of the house.
I wasn't trying to explode the whole idea.
No, I'm really happy to have this discussion, actually, because actually at the heart of this is the idea that houses are for homes, not for profit. So quite a different basis.
But if
we're on a score draw here. I don't think we're going to see. In the end, Peg has a different view of what a house is. It's not.
It's a home.
It's not a vehicle for investment.
Yeah, as Henry was saying, they were called the North Will Rise Again, this team, and I wish they'd come and rise again at my local park and round where I live, because there's particular major problems with litter. I can't walk past it without having a go. If I see anybody dropping litter, I am straight in there. I'm right having a go at it, because there's no excuse for it, basically. Well, we've got to hope not, haven't we? I mean, I think there is a real issue that goes on when right-wing popularists get elected, and what they do is they stoke up division and they stoke up hatred, and they look at trying to create these arguments so that they can get their own people on side. And it's not the only place in the world that it's happening, because let's look at our own doorstep as well. So I think...
Yeah, obviously it's very sad because they lost Sarah Harding in 2021 to cancer. So at the same time, I think it's great that they're touring again. Are you a fan, Peg?
I have to admit, it's not my kind of music. But already this year, I've been to see my favourite band, which is Depeche Mode, and we'll be going again when they come back to the UK for the next part of the tour in January. And of course, they lost a member last year as well, or they lost Fletch. And in the show, they dedicate his favourite song to him. And he's really present in the show on this tour, really, really present. Interestingly as well, they moved the drummer to where Fletch used to stand, because Dave Garn said he needed someone behind him at that point on the stage. So it's really emotional when a band loses someone and they bring them back into the live shows so that we don't forget.